Hi and welcome to our market update for April 2016. I'm here with Rob Gilmour. Tell us about the RBA decision this month, Rob.
Hi Aaron. Look, not many surprises. The RBA did decide to leave rates on hold at 2%, but there has been a growing sort of commentary going around with analysts predicting some cuts to the RBA cash rate this year.
What's been driving that, do you think? I mean, what's sitting behind that?
Look, the RBA is looking at the numbers. I mean, they see growth has picked up in 2015, business lending's picked up, the property market's moderating, inflation's low. That's what the data's telling them. But there are a lot of overseas factors at play, and one of the things that they did allude to in the statement this month was that the exchange rate has certainly bounced a lot, and that's going to give them some cause of concern in that may impact sort of our transition to from a mining boom to sort of other areas of economic growth.
And so is that the main risk factor, or are there other risk factors that are sitting behind the economics right now?
Yeah, look, certainly the exchange rate would be one of the main factors, but there's a lot of things going on overseas, and recently we've seen countries introduce negative interest rates, which is absolutely crazy. Thinking about paying the Italian government to take their debt. That's literally what bond markets are doing at the moment.
Right.
Japan's doing that. So that is definitely having an impact on currencies. Look, oil is coming down again, and look, that does put money in the pocket of a consumer, and that should be good for global growth, but that does have impacts on bond markets, and particularly those countries that depend on oil exports. Plus, we've got some other things that might come up, like a President Trump or Britain leaving the EU. So, look, plenty of things to keep global markets jittery. And look, even at home, the budget's going to be very, very interesting, which has been brought forward to May 3.
Yeah, and that's going to be an interesting one, obviously, the budget and how it affects us on the mortgage/property side, and how it affects a lot of the other economics throughout various industries. It's going to be an interesting one, right?
Look, definitely, and an election to follow. And what we're seeing in Canberra at the moment, it's pretty confusing. So, but we definitely know that some clear measures against superannuation and taxing superannuation are on the table. We've heard the Labor Party talk about negative gearing, which is huge for the property market,
of course,
and plenty of other things that we probably don't even know about. So it'll be very interesting.
Yeah, and look, not a lot of update on my side. Credit markets are still very much the same. Owner-occupier mortgages are still really low. Investor mortgages, there's some degree of competition that's still out there, but ultimately it's pretty much steady as she goes from last month. There's still some great, fantastic rates out there. Not a lot of outward pressure that's being applied. So, we'll just wait and see. I think it is something that comes from the budget as well, to see what's going to be the fallout. So, well, look, that's our rate and market update for April 2016. We'll see you again next month.